Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here for ntmarkets.com with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, daily chart of the ES, and what are we looking at here? We're looking at a market that has gone straight from the lower band to the upper band. Okay, and we are now above the upper Bollinger Band times 3 days, and it's done that a few times this year. It went as long as 5 days a little while ago. So you've really got to understand that what we're seeing here is not unprecedented, and that we are due for a pullback, but you have to keep your head. You have to keep your head about you, and you have to control your size, and you're going to have to draw the line with risk. If you're trying to short this up here, chances are you were incredibly early. And there's two things you can do. You can continue to throw contracts at it and dig a very deep hole to the point where when it does reverse, you're going to be happy with even. Or you limit your risk, you get out, you wait, and then when we get the actual turn, and the turns on these things, everybody says, well, you're going to miss the turn. Not if you're looking for the turn. The turns are always very apparent. And the biggest reason why people miss the turns is because they are emotionally, psychologically wounded as traders because of the top guessing type of short or the bottom guessing type of long they just got out of because it was too painful. I find it much easier, and I was there too, but I find it now as I trade for longer and longer that it's a lot easier to say, okay, I'm early, I'm out, I'm going to wait, and then I'm in a position to go ahead and re-enter a trade with a fresh mind, with a better position, a trade that gets positive much faster, and that I can have, much better results in over time. And what you'll find is you'll make the money back from the other trade and then some, because you cleared your head, you reset things rather than trying to walk something all the way up. So I mean that's really where we are now. The high is 1741 quarter. As we zoom in a little bit here, in order to roll this chart, we're going to have to trade below 27 today. I think that's a pretty tall order. I think it would be a win for the bears simply to close below the band, which is what they're trying to do now. I see 33 as a big area. From a pivot perspective, you've got the daily pivot sitting at 1734.75. So I would expect that to be a fairly major area on a pullback today. If you get under, then we're talking about the 1727 lows. And 1730 will be critical as well. Friday was the fate of the bears was absolutely sealed on Friday when we made that double bottom at 1730. Once the bulls saw that the bears could not get through 1730, then the next 10 handles came fairly easily. So watch for that today. The bears are going to have to make lower lows. They're going to have to make lower lows over the course of the day. If they don't, it will embolden the bulls to make new highs. So a few things to watch today. But anyway, if you've been short, if you're trying to catch this top, please be very careful. Please control your size. And think about trying to reset things if you're so deep in the hole. If you're long, you should be taking profits up here. Keep rolling a stop up. And the market will retrace when it's ready. It'll retrace when it's ready, and trying to force it to retrace as an individual trader will do nothing but make it so that when it is time to take that trade you always wanted to trade, you're not in a psychological position to take it. So the market's going to do what it wants to do. This uptrend needs to be respected. It is a huge uptrend, and there is nothing on that chart that says anything about any type of a deep pullback. A pullback to the middle band here, to the green line, I think that holds, is absolutely a buy. The Fed's not changing their story. Yes, there's going to be another discussion of shutdown in January, but it's not January. It's October, and the market wants to go higher. Okay, everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website. Check out the chat room. Don't try to navigate these markets by yourself. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well.